Welcome to another exhibit pack update here at the International Wolf Center, where we had some really warm weather, and thankfully we have the pond in which they can go for a swim. Here we saw Cass go in for his morning swim, but it also serves just as a place for them not only to help with cooling off, but it's a source of drinking water as well. And then there's some other ways that we also help them when it's really hot out. Here we had an enrichment that we planned for the Blueberry Arts Festival here in Ely. We luckily had saved enough snow from last winter to plan for this enrichment. We put some blueberry juice, some blueberries on top within the snow, and it was sort of a multi-purpose enrichment. So blueberries, as we know in some areas, is a source of food for wild wolves, so it's a good way to demonstrate them using that as well. And then the snow was helping them in a hot day, and it also shows a lot of different natural behaviors, right? A lot of investigative behaviors. You see Rika doing some pawing, there's some licking, definitely providing some stimulation in their environment. You'll see some scent marking from Rika here. There's also scent rolling from Cass on the blueberry snow, and then Grayson's just enjoying munching on the snow and some of the blueberry, but that's a behavior that we see in the winter sometimes, them eating the snow. So now that the bugs are gone for the most part, and you might be maybe watching the cameras or you've visited and maybe you don't see the wolves, they're in the woods, very likely. It's kind of cooled down a little bit and there's no bugs, so they've been taking advantage of this to hang out in the woods and rest together. For the most part, they're resting together. And another behavior that we've witnessed is Blackstone particularly jumping and grabbing at branches, but not just any branches. We've seen him grab at some branches with mountain ash berries. So you see in the ground there's several little patches with berries, and we've seen them eating those. Rika, Cass, and Blackstone. So it was very interesting. Now, here we see some dynamics also play out. Cass is rolled over on his back in a very vulnerable position. Rika's taking advantage of this to kind of keep him pinned. Blackstone also comes over doing a standover Cass. Rika doing some pawing and starting to focus a little bit on him. And Blackstone starts doing a lip curl and kind of snaps at her. Here you can see that. So these three, very interesting to watch how dynamics are playing, and we always encourage people to keep watching the cameras. This is an example of what's coming now as we enter the fall season, but specifically those winter dynamics. We've seen a lot of Rika and Cass teaming up on Blackstone, but we've also seen some Blackstone and Grayson teaming up on Cass. So again, watch the cameras this winter and be aware of what's changing and what's happening. Thank you so much, and see you next time.